Well, good morning, good evening, or whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I hope you had a great Halloween. It's November 1st, fall is in the air. Now we're gonna start worrying about what are we gonna make for Thanksgiving. Anyway, that being said, today's wine is a wine that you should probably consider for the turkey table. This is a wine that we sent out back in 2018 with the 2015 vintage, and it's funny, cameraman and I were talking and we couldn't believe it was that long ago. It's like this black hole of COVID, just, it's like time didn't exist then, But anyways, that was the last one we sent out, and it was an extreme success. Now, okay, check this out. This wine, the Arbalest, is the 22 vintage, is actually the first 22 vintage Bordeaux that we have featured. And what's really cool about this wine is it's like if you took a bunch of superstars and put them together and made something and made it where it's like a great value. It's like it's just weird. It's like you take a guy, the winemaker, Benoit Touquet, and I'm sure you know that name because he's a winemaker for Realm. He made Hartwell. He worked with Andy Erickson, alongside him with Streaming Eagle. The guy worked in Bordeaux with Michel Rolland for 10 years. He went to the University of Bordeaux. He's French. And he got the opportunity to go back to France and kind of make something fun. And he hooked up with importer Kimberly Jones, and they made just an outstanding wine together. Like I said, the 15 was the first one that we did from a great vintage, and that wine sold out really fast. In fact, we had to go back and get more. Then there was no more. Then you know how that happens. But this is a 22, and when our Kimberly Jones representative brought this in, I was blown away. I mean, the wine is just, it's kind of like, like Napa meets Bordeaux or Bordeaux meets Napa, and they kind of get together and have a baby. And that baby is, is this wine here. It's a blend of Merlot. And now here's something pretty cool about this wine. So the Merlot comes from the right bank, where Merlot is famous. And it's not just any Merlot. It's actually Merlot that's on a southwestern face slope made of clay over limestone. I wonder where that could be. Now the thing is, we can't tell you the sourcing of the grapes for this wine. That is a secret. But let's just say it's kind of a famous chateau over there. And then the Cabernet Sauvignon and Petit Verdot come from the left bank. And again, it comes from an appellation north of Pauillac. You know what that is, right? That appellation? And it's, again, from a famous estate that we can't tell you. And basically, Benoit puts it together. As I pour the wine in the glass. Great color. 22 is a warm year. So I could see where, the Benoit, where his chops are Napa. But when he makes this wine, he kind of makes it like a Napa Valley wine. If I were to taste this wine, I would be hard pressed to say Bordeaux, because the wine, it's just got tons of fruit. It's like just black cherry, plums, really silky tannins. Man, that's good. I mean, super tasty. But here's the best part. 1998. That's $20 for, you're getting like superstar winemaking. You know, he's picking the best fruit from both the right and the left bank. It's just this great marriage of Napa, you know, kind of his know-how, you know, making 100-point wines, and you know, the ability to pick the fruit that he's getting is just, and put it all together in a beautiful package, heavy bottle, $20. Oh, you know, it's easy to get excited about wines like this, you know, because especially, you know, when people talk about inflation, and yeah, sure, things are expensive, but we're not gougers here at Wine Exchange, and to sell this wine for $20 is just, it's absolutely ridiculous. Seriously, buy a bottle. Once you buy one, you'll come back for a case. There's no doubt about it, because it's just that good. So anyway, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, because again, especially going into the weekend, you know, cameraman, you know, usually puts these out a little early, and some of these wines will sell out, like the Derby that we just did. This should, because it is such a tasty wine for the money. And you know, hey, we got our tasting machines up and running. We got cheese from the cheese shop of Beverly Hills. We have football on the weekends. Anyway, have a great weekend, and cheers.